Okay, here goes. Hello. Hope you're all alright. Just thought I'd jump on and try and do a tutorial for you. We've got loads of people asking for different things, so I thought just go through the list. And then obviously if you've got any questions or anything, just pop on and ask us. So I'm going to do a fishtail for you. This is my setup. Everyone who knows me knows I'm a technophobe. So I thought, yeah, I'll bring this stand over from the salon. I can't work it out. So this is my camera stand. Okay, and I think my neighbours thought it was a bit weird when I come in holding these guys. They're also going to get some hairdos. So keep your questions coming and we'll sort it out. I hope you enjoyed Bethan's updo and Laura's fringe trim. So I'm going to do you a fishtail. So let's get rid of this isolation hair. I hope you've all just been enjoying not having to do your hair, letting it rest. This is basically what my hair's been like for 3 weeks. Wild. So obviously I'm going to have to quickly straighten it or brush it to be able to put my fingers through into a fishtail. So I'm going to try and do a zoomy thing now and speed it up, and hopefully I'm going to watch this. Brushing tip for you, remember when your hair's dry, ends first please, then mid-length, then roots. Don't drag those knots all the way through your hair. And if you can damp it down a little bit first, even better. But we're always rougher with our own hair, aren't we? As some of you know, I just give you the paddle brush in the salon. There we go, look at that. Diana Ross. Okay, so I'm going to hopefully try and speed it up now to brush through, and then we'll do a fishtail, okay? Okay, that's all straightened now. Only roughly, but that's all we need because you want to keep a little bit of texture and a bit of oomph in it anyway. And then it's up to you what sort of fishtail look you're going for. A fishtail's so versatile, you can funk it up a bit to go out. Obviously, we're not going out anyway, but it don't mean that you can't get dressed up fancy. So I'm just going to do like a fishtail with a little bit of volume here, something for you to adapt for when you want to have something a bit more than just your everyday plait. So wherever you part it, or if you don't want to part it, that's fine. I'm going to go on the right, just because it's easier with filming. Whether you go left, middle, or no parting, this all applies. So I'm just going to grab my comb. We will need a little like back brush, if you got it. If not, don't worry, we can just do comb. Or comb, as the girls say in the shop, because they're posh. So any comb, obviously smaller teeth are better, and this is a pintail just so we can section, but any comb. So I'm just gonna, the top section here, just roughly pick it up. You can use, and we use it in the shop quite a bit and with our brides, some powder. It's like a mattifying powder, it's like a back coming. So you can use a little bit of that. I'm not going to do it because I want to do a few styles, so I don't want my hair full of the powder. But also you can, if you don't like a lot of product in your hair, my hair doesn't really like a lot of product, so you can just use, overextend your section, spritz of hairspray, few seconds to dry, and then use some back coming advice now, okay? So pull it quite tight, start halfway down, however long your hair is, pop your teeth in. If I go this angle, can you see a bit better? This is tight, and then we go 1, 2, 3, and that is loads of back comb. All we need is a nice bit of air, nice bit of texture. We don't want to be like the 80s, 60s for some. Back coming, back coming, back coming. It damages your hair and you don't need to do it. So if you see how much lift I've got just from that, can you see? So that's all we need to do. So just do that on your top sections. I'm going to do just one this side, one this side. Remember, overextend, middle, 1, 2, 3. And we'll just do the back section as well. She says, here we go. So you'll have to excuse this being my first video. I haven't got a clue how to film or edit. The hair bit I can do, the rest of it not so much. So I'm hoping this comes out alright. Obviously I'll learn as we go along. And if anyone got any tips, let me know. So I'm just taking this section 1, 2, 3 behind. I think I'm going to do 3 just to get a nice bit of height on the crown. So when you overextend on the back, you just pull it forward like this, and then go 1, 2, 3, and then you go lovely back comb. Look at that. So that's all we want for this fishtail. Now, secret to keeping your back comb, back of your hand underneath your section, and then you can either just use your comb if that's all you've got, or if you have got something similar to this, this is a Denman, but any sort of small fibre brush, and then you're lightly just brushing that first layer. You don't want to put all that lovely back comb in and then brush it out. So section, skim that first layer, and then your top piece. There we go. You know, just to neaten it, and not too much because you know I like messy hair, but just to smooth that, hide that back comb. This is like, yeah, effortless fishtail. I haven't backcombed it or anything. And then I'm not even touching the fronts because I've only put a little bit in. So I hope you can see that, guys. And then we're just gonna lightly brush it to blend with the rest of your hair. And now on to our fishtail. So whether you've got a bit of backcomb or you go in more simple, looks good both ways. So I'm gonna go on my left just for filming and try and make it a bit easier. So we just loosely scoop around as if you were gonna just do a side ponytail. I'm trying not to use a brush now because, like I said, I want that texture and I want that movement. If you want a sleek fishtail, again, use your back brush, sleek that right down. You can even put a bit of product on, a bit of shine serum, but I'm going for a more boho fishtail. Okay, now think of this not as 4 strands, think of it as 2. I actually think a fishtail is easier than a normal plait. Alright, I hope you can see this. So I'm grabbing all my hair. You want to keep some tension when you're doing it, especially when you're practicing, because with the fishtail we're going to be pulling sections, you don't want it to fall out. So keep some tension and then we can always loosen it. If you do it really loose, it's just going to fall out anyway. Just be aware if you've got lots of layers in your hair, you will lose sections and they'll fall out, but I think that's quite pretty anyway. Right, so index finger, stick them in the middle. There's our 2 sections, okay? So the outside section, take a little piece of hair, about 1 centimetre. Again, don't be too precise because fishtail is meant to look pretty dishevelled, lots of different sizes. So we take it from there and take it over your section there and hold it, okay? Over your section and hold and join it in with there. So think of it as 2, it's still 2. And then this side, take your outside section across and join it in with there, 2 pieces. Outside section, join it over, 2 pieces. And that way, if you're thinking of it as 2 pieces rather than 4, it's easier to get your head around. Okay, I'm going to do one more slow one and then hopefully speed this video up. Okay, 2 pieces. Outside, over, 2 pieces. So I'm just going to do it now without babbling. There we go. We have a fishtail. A bauble. So I haven't really got all the equipment yet. So I'm going to do what we do in my session styling. And we don't put clips in our mouth. When you get to the bottom, obviously what would be ideal... Oh, can I zoom out? Aha, there we go. What would be ideal is a thin little clear elastic, the hair bobbles you can get. Pop that on the bottom. Because I've only got this, we're not going to put that on. We're going to do a little session styling tip here, which is nice if you you can do this with the bobble in anyway and then take it out. So your back comb, there, can you see that? Back comb all around. And then a bit of hairspray. Just let it dry. And then back comb again. And then these, can you see? Just pop that up into your plait. Oh, hang on. Like this, can you see? And that, with all the back coming then, sort of glues it all together, and that looks really nice. Obviously a little clear bobble would be good, because then you aren't going to worry about it falling out. So I'm just going to put a second one in there and put this upwards like this. Okay. Now the rest of this fishtail is up to you really. Personalise it how you want. You can leave it like this. So can you see the difference of the fishtail? It's just a lot more herringbony, smaller pieces. I hope that works now. I just had to pause. We got a little Easter bunny delivery. Yeah, so with the fishtail, the smaller pieces. And what I like to do, and start at the top, if you do have a bobble in here, keep it quite tight and then slide it down there, so we've got this much to play with when we're pulling the plait out. So I just like to pull. There's no fancy way of doing this, just pull it open. And it looks great from the back as well. So just pull some sections. And then I'm just going to repoof the top. Get your tail comb. There, see our lovely back comb? And I would probably chuck some flowers in as well, because I'm obsessed. Now the side, I've got shorter pieces here. So if you've got like a fringe or some layers, there's a few options. You can just pin that back if you want it back and leave some bits. You can just put a little wave in, and I'll do a video on curling your hair with straighteners as well if you like. Oh, they've turned off. That's how not to do it. Okay, I'm just gonna I'll tell you what I sometimes do while the straighteners are warming up, is do a really quick messy plait on the side. And do a bit of back coming in the bottom. Pull the plait a little bit. And then I just usually, so I got gold clips. You want clips that would disguise with your hair colour. That's what I would do myself. Clip it back. But those who don't want to do that, take that out. Straightener should be warm now. Yeah. These are Cloud9s, by the way. We'll just put a little bend in. There we go. So we haven't got a proper straight piece hanging down. We've just got a nice, can you see? Little wave. There we go. That's your fishtail. Hope everyone's keeping safe, and I'll be back with another demo soon.